Hello and welcome back to our channel. My name is Lindsay and this is Jeff, and if you guys are new here, we're an age gap couple. He is 38 years older than me and we just kind of talk about our experience.
That's right, and today we have a huge announcement that I think we're both excited to share this news with. What's going on, Lindsay?
We're going to write a book.
That's right.
And what's it going to be called?
We're going to be writing a book on Nothing Can Stop Us Now, Timeless Tips for Your Happily Ever After. That's right, this is going to be a Disney-based relationship book, and we want to start talking about it on our YouTube channel, invite you into the journey as we start putting this project together. So what are your initial thoughts?
I really like what you said about bringing the channel into it, because we've actually gotten quite a few comments of people saying, hey, can you address this or can you address that? And not only are we going to address a lot of the things that we've already talked about on this channel, but we'll incorporate those other things too. And I'm just super excited. I think it'll be really cool. It'll be a good way to hold ourselves accountable to each other, because we're not writing this because we're the perfect couple. We're not writing this because we know everything, but we're writing it because it should be super helpful for us as well.
Yeah, and let's talk about that for just a second. Here's the reality. Relationships take work. Our relationships can make and break your success and your happiness in life. Lindsay and I love each other. We love Disney. And so we want to take what we're learning. We want to take what we're experiencing. We want to take what we're researching. Lindsay, by the way, does tech support for a couple of relationship-based courses. We want to bring all of that together into a book that helps you in your relationships. And again, it's going to be Disney-based. This isn't like going to be something that's like super revealing or, you know, super secret. It's really going to be like, duh, but through the lens of Disney.
Yeah, so there's going to be a ton of interesting Disney stuff. He is the expert, I would say, on Disney. I am not. He can bust out a fact every second, and he's still telling me things that I haven't heard. So it'll be interesting to combine the two and make both much more interesting, even though Disney is very interesting already.
Yeah, so if you love Disney and you're interested in a successful relationship and you want to use Disney as a sort of a metaphor for leveling up in your life and better yet your love life, this book is going to be for you.
So what's like one of the chapters that we've talked about that you're really excited about, whether it be for, you know, the clever name or just the content, the stories?
Well, I'm excited for all of them. But what immediately comes to mind is we have a chapter titled Tone Town. And if you're familiar with Disneyland, you know that one of the expanded areas is an area referred to as Toon Town. And we're going to be playing off of that idea, the humor, the architecture, the attractions, except we're going to be focusing on the importance of communication and how it's not just what you say, but it's how you say it. And I can't wait to read this chapter because no one needs this chapter more than me.
Yes, that was a hard lesson that both of us had to learn. I had areas where areas where my tone wasn't exactly right. And I think the interesting thing was he didn't necessarily get it until it was communicated in Disney terms. That's also kind of what this book is doing, because some people learn a different way, and if this is your way of learning, then yay.
Yeah, and you know, they talk a lot about love languages, and we'll certainly cover those in the book. But my love language is Disney. That's a language that resonates with me. That's a language that I can understand. And I suspect that our viewers and our followers are going to resonate with that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, relationships can be heavy. Our relationships can be a ton of work. We want to lighten that up a little bit and put a fun and happy perspective on a very important and significant area of life.
So one of the chapters that I'm most excited about is Temple of the Forbidden You, which is a play on Temple of the Forbidden I. And I'm super excited because that was a hard lesson learned for me. I definitely used a lot of you statements instead of I statements, because in my mind it was so easy to, you know, when he says, oh, you know, this is a problem, I just turn around and say, well, you blah, 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 blah. and it just discredits what your partner says. I think this one's going to be super interesting, and I'm excited to continue to work on that.
Yeah, it's going to be a great chapter. And again, another example of sort of basic relationship 101. You know, you can point the finger and you can accuse the other person, you know, you did this, you said that, and it can be invalidated in half a second. However, what you think, what you feel, is valid. And so it's important to learn how to communicate using those very powerful I statements. So again, we're going to Disneyfy it and talk about it in the context of Temple of the Forbidden You. I'm excited about that one.
We're super excited about this book. We hope you guys are going to be too. And if you have any fun things that you think we can write about or that you would like to learn more about, please let us know in the comments, because we're always open for suggestions.
That's right. And you can also help support us in writing the book by hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, and confirming to us that this is the kind of content that connects with you and is going to help you in your life and in your relationships.
Yes, and where can they find some of the content that we've actually already written?
That's right. We're already a couple of chapters in, and we've been giving previews to the folks who follow the Wednesdays with Walt blog. So you can go to the website, The Wisdom of Walt, and under resources, sign up for the blog and start getting previews of the book that we're already writing.
Absolutely. So YouTube is suggesting this video on the screen here because it thinks you like it, and we hope you guys have an awesome day.